Hello all, I am Mithun and I welcome you to another video. These days I have been hearing more about AI, especially ChatGPT. So I have been hearing more about it, more statements, more rumors and thought of to make this video where I can demonstrate end to end what ChatGPT is. So I have been hearing that ChatGPT supports programmers, ChatGPT replaces programmers, ChatGPT will be the next Google and whatnot. So I made a research on ChatGPT and in this video I'll be providing solutions or else demonstrating you what ChatGPT is, what can you do using ChatGPT, how can it be useful to you, what it cannot do, and then finally answer will ChatGPT will replace programmers or will replace companies like Google. Without making any further ado, let's start the video. So the first question for the video is what is ChatGPT? So ChatGPT is quite simple but the best AI powered chatbot till date which is publicly accessible. Yes, so in the past decade we saw multiple chatbots which enter the game, done some task, and we were excited too, right? So we were talking like my chatbot is capable of turning the lights on, my chatbot is able to deliver some relevant information about an organization. This is what we were talking about. But ChatGPT is different. ChatGPT is smarter, ChatGPT is weirder. So ChatGPT is not only capable of answering your questions or else providing you solutions, but it is also enabled with some more power. It can write programs for you. It will be giving a complete explanation for you, and you can even ask jokes for ChatGPT, and those are actually funny. So this is what ChatGPT can do. Then who did the work of ChatGPT? ChatGPT was developed by a San Francisco company called as OpenAI. Yes, I'm sure you heard about this company. OpenAI is the company which is doing intensive research on AI and ML, and recently this year they have released their DALI project, which is a quick breakthrough in the image industry where you can just give the description and then get the images. So the first question is, I told you that ChatGPT is publicly accessible and how can you access ChatGPT? So to first learn about ChatGPT, just visit openai.com/blog/ChatGPT, and here you can find the complete description, the samples, and even the API support for ChatGPT. So once you know something about ChatGPT, you can start implementing that or else start trying it out. You must just click on this try button and you will be landing on chat.openai.com/chat. So first you must authenticate yourself. Though say they support Google authentication, so you can authenticate via Google, and then they ask your basic information and then collect your verify your phone numbers, and then yes, you are good to start. So ChatGPT is quite simple. So you just need to ask questions and then it will be giving you the relevant answers. Yes, it is not 100% sure that you get a response. Sometimes it even tells that it don't know the answer. So we'll be testing that one by one. So we have seen what ChatGPT is and then how can you use ChatGPT. When it comes to ChatGPT, I have been hearing that ChatGPT is capable of doing blogging and programming to the pro level. So let's check that. So even they have run several blogs where the authors told that ChatGPT is even capable of writing your school assignments. Yeah, so let's check that. So here is the window. So you can click on new chart or else you will be getting this chart where you can put out your questions. The first question I will be putting out is that I need to write an essay on web development. So this is my question. So let me see if it can answer even with a wrong spelling or something. Yeah, so it even recognized the wrong spelling. Yeah, web development is the process of building and maintaining websites. It involves a range of activities including web design, content creation, and coding. Yeah, so this is quite accurate. So let's see what does essay mean to a machine. So how long will it take? So yeah, so this is it, and this is actually cool. Let me tell you why. So this is what our English teachers want us to do. So first it introduced us to web development. It gave a standard definition of web development, and then took us through step by step what is web design, content creation, web developers. It even mentioned web developers, web development, and then it wrote a conclusion. So this is what our English lecturers want us to do, right? Yeah, so I agree upon this, that it can write cool essays. So, and the next thing, let's see if it can write some basic programs. So write a code in JavaScript to add two numbers. Yes, I know I could have mentioned write a JavaScript code to add two numbers. So I'm being a little tricky in my questions. So if it even can manage people who are just starting. Okay. Yeah, so the load time is there actually. And then let's see what it's going to give us. Yeah, so here is simple JavaScript code snippet to add two numbers and logs the result to the console. Yeah, so it even recognized that. Yeah, the code is there. So it's perfectly fine. It's well structured, commented, and even the description is being given to us here. Okay, so this is one which I am more interested in. So it just didn't give us the code, but also tells what assumptions it has made. Note that this code snippet assumes that you have already set up JavaScript environment such as web page with a script tag in which you can run this code. Yeah, so this is perfect, right? So it gives this answer, it gives the description, and then it gives the assumptions too. So this is what we expect from the machine, and this is capable of doing this. The next question I will be asking ChatGPT is to build a portfolio website for me using Tailwind CSS. Okay, uh, go to build a portfolio website using HTML and Tailwind CSS via CDN. Okay, let's see. So using HTML diversity via CDN, you can follow these steps. Yes, the steps are important. So you must first understand what you will be doing. So it tells us to create a new HTML file and add the following basic structure to it. Okay, it took a quite time and then suddenly the programming stopped. So this is one of the disadvantage of ChatGPT. So I encountered this in multiple cases that suddenly it goes blank. So here you can see that the code is still incomplete and then it's gone. I don't know if it's the word limit set or the response limit set, but this is one of the disadvantage of ChatGPT. Okay, so we have seen the demo of ChatGPT being both a blogger as well as a programmer, and here are the views. So, will ChatGPT help us? Yes, surely it helps us, both the bloggers and the programmers. How for bloggers, it can write cool essays, cool blogs on the topics given, and then how for programmers, we saw it stuck midway. Yes, it stuck midway, but is able to generate small code, not of the large extent. Yes, it knows how to generate large code. You can see the steps here. It clearly mentioned the steps. It is able to do that. I don't know if there is some restriction on this site because of public accessibility, but it can do that. But as a programmer, you can just not rely on ChatGPT. So this is one takeaway. And next, yes, it can write your school assignments, which has the more likes on the blogs which I have seen on the internet. So this is all ChatGPT can do. It can provide you relevant solutions. It can provide you a clean code, clean structured, commented code, and sometimes not so perfect code. So this is all what ChatGPT can do. So now let me show you what ChatGPT cannot do. Okay, so one of the major disadvantage in my sense about ChatGPT is that it is still in 2021. So whatever data after 2021, ChatGPT really doesn't know this. So this is one of the disadvantage of ChatGPT. The data loaded into ChatGPT servers are of till 2021 itself. So let me check this by the recent changes done. So if I check the Chief Minister of Karnataka, So you can see that it is Basuraj Bommai. So he is actually the Chief Minister of Karnataka if you don't know. So let me paste the same line on my ChatGPT. So it's loading, it's fetching the data. So you can see this statement as of September 2021. So that means it's just in 21. So it tells the Chief Minister of Karnataka is BS Yediyurappa. It's totally wrong, right? Yes, it mentioned the timestamp, but I am not getting what the data I need for my school assignments or else for the general purpose. So this is one of the disadvantage of ChatGPT. It has no latest data. So let's check with the next question telling that what is the latest version of iPhone. See, it again mentions as of December 2021 and it's still in iPhone 13. So these are some of the things which ChatGPT cannot do, and this surely conveys that ChatGPT cannot replace anyone, not the programmers because it's stuck midway, and not companies like Google. So you can see the load time of Google or the accuracy of Google, but these are not so much powerful as they have been hyped on the internet. The next question is ChatGPT perfect? And are companies actually accepting this? Yes, many of them are using, many content creators are using that. There is no doubt in that. But ChatGPT is not perfect. So we have, being a programmer, we should be aware of the platform called a Stack Overflow. Stack Overflow recently banned the answer of ChatGPT, specifying that these are generating multiple wrong inputs. And one more feature to note in ChatGPT is that it can regenerate the response for the same question. So even these regenerations didn't work. So Stack Overflow temporarily blocked those users who were submitting ChatGPT. Yes, ChatGPT is a software and there can be reverse software developed to check if this is a response generated by a machine or not. So this is all about the ChatGPT. So in this video, we have learned what ChatGPT is, why it is been mostly hyped on the internet, what it can do, the demonstration of what it can do and what it cannot do, and we have concluded that what will the questions like, and we have concluded that will ChatGPT replace programmers or will it replace companies like Google? No software will be deployed to replace someone. So they can just support the existing employees or the existing technologies. So this is the complete view on ChatGPT. I hope you like the video. If you have liked the video and got some knowledge through this, so then hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.